So guys, welcome to the vlog channel. You know, I've been thinking about doing vlogs for probably the last year or two, to be honest with you, because, you know, for you guys that watch me on Snake Bites and other Animal Bites type stuff, and even Discovery Channel, you know, sometimes you don't see all the other things I've got going on. You know, obviously I run BHB, but I also have all these other things in my life. You know, I've tried to start up new businesses. I run around, travel to animal adventures. So I thought to myself, why not let you guys come into my world all the time, as opposed to just a produced show once a week where it's just really me and you guys, and you see who I am. You know, get a chance to, you know, see Lori, my wife, my house, the things I'm traveling to. Like, for instance, we're going to be heading out to New England Reptile Breeders, which is near New Hampshire. We're going to go have some fun out there. I've got trips coming up to Hawaii that I'm going to be doing a bunch of hiking, adventure stuff, hopefully find some sea turtles, you know, trips all over the place, you know, Georgia, Alabama, all this stuff where I'm going to be doing all these really cool adventures and animal things. So I figure, why not bring you guys along on that journey, wherever that may take me, whether I'm in Indonesia or China or wherever it might be, give you guys a chance to see who I am. So I hope you're going to enjoy this kind of new experience for me. Make sure to subscribe, share it with other people. Let's get this party started. Guys, I am so stoked right now. I actually have some snakes here that just came in that I've been meaning to work with for probably 12 or maybe even 15 years. Always just been an animal that I wanted to keep, but I've never actually took the plunge. And I just got them in, so I get to show you guys how cool are these. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look real quick. Take a look here. All right. Yeah, these are actually little tiny mangrove snakes. That's right, these are a boega, and I've always loved the mangrove snakes. These are ones that when they get older, they're jet black and yellow. I mean, just gorgeous snakes. I've just never worked with them in the past, and of course they are rear fang venomous, but something this size could never even break the skin, so you have no concerns whatsoever. But even when they're bigger, typically if you get bit, you might get a little bit of localized swelling. I mean, in rare instances, a little nausea, but typically it's like a bee sting almost, really. But I'm not going to get bit when I get bit. I'll still handle them really cautiously. But when they're babies like this, they're typically lizard eaters, so they're a little bit difficult to get going. But once they get going, they are absolutely amazing. And again, when these things get 5 foot, you know, 4.5, 5 foot, going to be that jet black and yellow, a snake that I've always wanted to work with. And I'm going to probably work with some more boega stuff, more of those cat eyes, like the sienna and stuff. Oh gosh, some of these things are absolutely gorgeous. So I ended up getting a trio from my buddy at Reptile Avenue, Daniel Solis, and he hooked me up with these captive babies. And that's the only thing I ever really wanted to get, was captive babies. So you can kind of see here, look, I'll show you real quick. There's a trio here, so there's 2 of them in this guy right here. Look at those little things right there. How cool is that, huh? That's so awesome. So there it is, guys. I just wanted to show you the exciting thing for today. I am so stoked. Certainly in my life, I've spent it just surrounded by animals, and certain events just blow me away. I think back to when I first produced my first piebald ball python, or the scaleless ball pythons that you guys might have seen on the YouTube video. Those things just get you so excited. Over the last year and a half, maybe even 2 years, I've been keeping blue-tongued skinks, and really it's been about 3 or 4 years since I've been researching blue-tongued skinks, and I've just thought that they were just such incredible animals. Well, this was the first year that we tried to breed them, and this happened today. I am just so stoked about this. I came in and I opened up the cage, and guess what I saw? That's right, little tiny baby skinks. Look at that. How cool is that? Now, these are northern blue-tongued skinks, and this particular group was bred to a female sunrise, bred to a male sunrise and a male sunset. So I really don't know. You see it open its big mouth, and look at that tongue. How cool is that? Of course, that's why they call them blue-tongued skinks. So we ended up having 9 babies and 1 dead. Well, not dead. It was a slug, actually. Look at this thing. It'll try to bite my nose. It literally will. I don't think I'm going to go through that. So we just literally just put them in some little shoe boxes right now. And again, you know, this isn't the way we're going to keep them long term, but this is just the way we wanted to keep them, get them set up. We're going to get them some water, get them some quick food, and then we'll go ahead and set them up in bigger cages over probably another week. You know, the first week we'll probably keep them in something really small so we can monitor to make sure that they're doing really well. And then right after that, bam, you know, they're going to go into bigger cages, and hopefully, and the thing is, we have probably about 20 or so females that should be producing I think that I'm gonna keep most of my production this year. I don't see us. I'm gonna at least keep them for at least 4 or 5 months, see how they color up, and if they color up really good, then you know, I might end up keeping them. So man, blue tongue skinks, that was an exciting part of my day. So lunchtime, we're all getting ready for a little Facebook Live event. You guys make sure to check us out over on facebook.com/SnakeBytesTV. Do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Lunchtime's always crazy because everyone's up front, which is cool, which by the way, this is my office. You can see some of my signed stuff on the walls from Korn and Josh Gates and Ghost Hunter and Jack Hanna and my friend Kerry King from Slayer. That's this guy right here, Slayer, and all these types of things. We have a bunch of this and got like signed Korn skateboard and stuff like that. Met those guys years ago, so I have a whole bunch of that type of stuff that I'll eventually get up in the office too. And yeah, so lunchtime and then Facebook Live. So it's basically my favorite time of the day after everyone's kind of left and I'm here alone by myself just with all my animals. And I usually spend, you know, an hour to 3 hours a night here alone after everyone takes off. And it's not because I don't want my crew around or I don't like them. It's that it's kind of nice to get some alone time with my animals. You know, I always tell people that I try to kind of run a business from, you know, 8 in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then after that, I kind of am a hobbyist again. And that's when it's kind of fun. The other thing I get to do at the end of the day is collect eggs, which is just, you know, awesome. So we only have 1 clutch today. This time of year, sometimes like yesterday, we had 6 clutches. So only 1 clutch today. But it happens to be this spinner right here. And it actually was bred to a leopard spinner. So let's see what she's got. Oh, you can see she's coiled around an egg, and you can see she's got 1 egg out right here, which we'll candle this in a minute to see if there's anything going on. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the rest of these eggs. So basically what I wanna do is just really gently remove her from the eggs. Again, what you can do is just basically uncoil them, and look at that clutch of eggs. Oh, that's a beautiful clutch. And again, this is a spinner bred to a leopard spinner. Actually, it's a leopard lesser spinner, actually. So there's a leopard, lesser, pinstripe, and spider in it. She has 2, 4, 6, 7, and of course we pulled the 1 egg before, and that means she has 8 beautiful eggs, no slugs whatsoever, and I want to just really gently remove these eggs. Of course, what I want to do after I'm done is I'm going to just set her back for now, but I'm going to actually come back a little bit later and I'll clean her cage, clean her up, and get that smell off. But let's get her eggs in the incubator right now. We're going to put these eggs, we're going to put them in this stuff. It's called Hatchite. It's actually an incubation material that has got perlite with a little water isomer in it. And of course, this was that egg that we just candled, and it was just turned just a real little bit. So I just, you know, now the embryo is right up the top where I want it to be. And I'm going to just kind of make a nice indent in here, not too much. Just put them in there. Then the lid goes on and into the incubator. Again, it's just kind of a peaceful feeling here when I'm here alone, just kind of me and my animals kind of just chilling out. I look around, just kind of open up cages, look how things are doing, and there's just so many beautiful animals. I mean, take a look at this guy right here. This happens to be an albino Darwin's carpet python, and they're just really amazing. And I'm really fortunate to be able to kind of run around the place, and this time of the night when no one's around, it's like it's almost like Disneyland in here, just kind of checking things out. And again, when we start to hatch here pretty soon, it's going to get even better. And you know, I tell you what, you know, I run a business doing snakes, but to be totally honest with you, I never really think about it as money. Like today when I pulled that clutch, the last thing on my mind is, man, I'm gonna make some bank on this clutch. The truth is, I might think about that way down the road when they're ready to sell or when I make a sale, but the truth is I never really think of animals as money. Never really, to be totally honest with you. As a matter of fact, I tell people all the time, and sometimes they're kind of surprised by this, like the worst part of my job, the thing that I really despise the most, I shouldn't say despise, I don't want people to think that, but I don't like selling animals at all. You know, I just don't like that part of it. Fortunately, Steph and Lori do a great job of selling stuff. I usually stay away from it because, I don't know, to me, I work with the animals because I love them, and taking money for them almost feels wrong. I know it's, listen, I've got to make money so that I can pay my bills and to keep the collection going and all that other stuff. So it's not like I'm going to complain about that. And when people do spend money with me, I'm very thankful and I'm super appreciative of that. But the truth is that if I had it my way, I would honestly just give all my snakes away or reptiles away and make sure they find really good homes, because that would really be what would make me the most happy. But reality is I've got to make money to pay the bills and take care of all these animals. So guys, I've been here for a long time. It's about 8:30 at night on a Friday night. So I'm gonna get out of here and head home and maybe hang out with Lori a little bit and my son Noah, my dogs, maybe do a fire. Who knows, maybe just chill out by the fire and have a glass of wine or something. It's rare that I have a weekend off, so I'm out of here. So they always say you never should text and drive, but I've never heard anyone say that you can't vlog and drive. So here I am. What are they going to do, right? But I tell you, I wanted to let you guys know first off, obviously my building is about 10 miles away from my house. So every day I've got about a 20-minute drive home. But it's all right. I don't mind it. In a way, I used to keep all my stuff at my house. And it's nice to have a little bit of a separation, to be honest with you. That way you go home and the animals are not there. Because, I would wake up at 2, 3 in the morning and then go out to my outbuilding or into my basement and just look at animals all night. So this way it's kind of a nice thing. But I tell you what, guys, I cannot get those little baby skinks off my mind. It's almost like I want to turn around and just go play with those baby skinks again. Man, I'm just so excited that I produced those stupid things. And I really think skinks are kind of the next big thing. I've said this a bunch of times, but for you guys that are into reptiles and you've seen the market with ball pythons and leopard geckos and all that other stuff, honestly, God, I think skinks are it, man. So anyways, so that's what I think of on my ride home every day. So guys, it's finally here. A little bit of time to relax and kind of hang out with Lori here. So Lori, what do you think? Good idea to vlog our life? Roar! Huh? Maybe. Well, you guys will get a chance to see just kind of the day-to-day grind. I hope you guys have enjoyed a little look into things here. Again, we're going to sit back and kind of enjoy the fire, enjoy this beautiful evening, and make sure to subscribe because there's lots more to come next week. I'm heading to the Buffalo area and then to New Hampshire, so there'll be a little road trip along and we'll show you guys what we're doing, and the following week I think we leave for Hawaii, so we're going to do a bunch of fun stuff in Hawaii. You guys will come along, and of course we'll show you guys how we're going to prepare for that trip and stuff like that. So again, subscribe, like, share with other people. Make sure to follow all my social media garbage stuff on SnakeBytesTV, and hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you very shortly.